time ago, there lived a young man called Nyondo, son of Ombare. Nyondo was a very, very poor man. And he wondered why life had been so unfair. So he would try all sorts and kinds of jobs. Sometimes he would take omena to go and sell in the village market. When the sun finally set, Nyondo had not made any sale. So he kept thinking, what else could he do just to make ends meet? It was then that he decided that he was going to be a fisherman. So Nyondo gathered all the fishing gear that he needed, his hook, his bag, and his boat. And when evening came, Nyondo sailed deep and deep into the waters of Lake Victoria. Nyondo would sail deep into the waters of Lake Victoria. On this particular night, he tried his luck. He threw his fishing rod into the waters of Lake Victoria. He waited patiently. Perhaps he could be lucky this time. Just then, his fishing hook caught something. He tried pulling it out. And just then, when Nyondo was about to catch a fish, it slipped away, ladies and gentlemen. Nyondo was very disappointed. But he said he was not giving up. He tried his luck again. As he threw his fishing rod, he waited patiently. Maybe he could catch something this time round. Then finally his fishing rod caught something. He tried pulling it out the first time, but he couldn't. He tried again the second time. Still, he could not pull it out. Then he gathered all his might and strength and pulled it out the third time with all the strength he had. What? To his surprise, to Nyamgondo's surprise, it was an ugly woman. But before Nyondo could let it go, she spoke back at him.
Please, do not return me into the lake. Please, take me home with you, and I will give you riches. I will give you wealth. Please, Nyondo, take me home.
How can I marry such an ugly woman? Nyondo thought. But on a second thought, she promised that she would make him rich. This was what Nyondo greatly desired. So he agreed to be the ugly woman's husband as he pulled her out of the waters. And together they sailed back to the shores of Lake Victoria. As they got to the shore, they began to dance, as it was the tradition of this village. They had a dance as they went to their home. Formula
Formula unge. Angoma moni, angoma moni, miel, angoma moni, angoma moni, angoma moni, angoma moni, angoma moni, angoma moni. Miela, 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 miela,
As they got home, as husband and wife, the ugly woman told Nyondo to make a very big cowshed in his homestead. And so the following morning, ladies and gentlemen, as the sun rose, the home of Nyondo was filled with all kinds of animals, both domestic and even wild animals. They roamed the homestead of Nyondo, from cows to pigs to wattles to sheep to goats. All this were Ngondo's blessing. And as he came out of his hut, he walked around his homestead a very proud man. Wow. Finally, his dream was becoming true. Nyondo counted his blessings proudly. Ladies and gentlemen, Nyondo would roam around the village proudly, without anyone mocking at him. One day, ladies and gentlemen, as Nyondo came back from the river, as he was headed to his home, he met two beautiful women. Wow. Nyondo was fascinated by their beauty. And as a man, he decided to approach these women with a dance.
Have you seen my beautiful baby? Have you seen my tomato baby? Oh, baby, suffer the cool me temper. Baby, the sugar, no. Everybody they wait. I can't no more. If I didn't mama, let us put na money kill a mo. I don't want to pick him, yeah. I get them for everywhere. I don't know the lack of that. I get them for up and down. Baby, not tomato.
The two ladies were beautiful that Nyondo could not pick one of them. So he decided he was going to marry both of them. And together, they danced as they went to Nyondo's home as husband and The blessings of Nyondo did not end there. On another day, as he was going about his activities in this village, Nyondo came across again two beautiful, lovely women. And as they walked past Nyamgondo, he was fascinated by their beauty. He requested them for a dance. And together, they joined.
Genie X66.
Iwe giza baridi na upepo, iwe kuna mawingu na kunyesha, your body baby joto, joto, unafanya nihisi special, unanipa sababu ya uwepo, kando yako wewe mtoto, my desire, when you pay down, mima ukote sijelewi, oh my God. Shidani, nimekulia bizini. Shidani, baby uko moyoni. Wewe, nakutaka wewe. Kwako sijiwezi, oh my love. Mpenzi wewe, roho yangu wewe.
As they danced, they fell in love with each other. Still, Nyamgondo could not pick one of them, so he decided he was going to marry both of them, ladies and gentlemen. How blessed was Nyamgondo? And still, ladies and gentlemen, his blessings still did not end there. On another day, when he came from herding his livestock, he met another beautiful, lovely woman. And as was the usual antic of Nyamgondo, he decided to trust this beautiful woman with a dance.
You beautiful, sumptuous little lady. You are so beautiful. You shine so bright. I would like you to be my wife. Would you come with me?
Together they went home as husband and wife. Nyamgondo was now extremely successful, for he had lots and lots of wealth and women. But pride, ladies and gentlemen, pride got to Nyamgondo. And sometimes as he met with his friends at Mama Pima's joint to have a chat or to share their stories, they gathered to enjoy their African brew. As they drank their African brew, they shared their stories together. On this particular day, Nyamgondo shared a story with them.
You people, you know we keep on drinking and we forget to say important things. Well, you see, you all know everything, but you don't know one thing. You see that old ugly woman who is in my homestead? I took her from the lake. You stupid people, you did not know, now you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Nyamgondo was sharing this story, a parrot was nearby listening. As soon as Nyamgondo was done, it flew to the ugly woman's heart. When the parrot got to the ugly woman's heart, it shared what it had.
My lady, my lady, Nyamugondo, tell Santa Fred, beautiful, ugly woman from the lake, ugly woman brought from the lake.
When the parrot was done, it flew away. Meanwhile, on the other end, ladies and gentlemen, as Nyamgondo was enjoying their African beer, when they had drunk to their fill, they departed to their homes, staggering, shouting to the top of their voices.
Oh, that man is a liar. He's cheating us instead of teaching us.
As Nyamgondo staggered, he got closer and closer to his home. When finally he got to his homestead, Nyamgondo went to the fourth wife's house.
Odika. Odi. Knock knock. Odi. Knock knock. What is wrong with this woman? I want food.
The fourth wife did not open the door for Nyamgondo. So he went to the third wife's house.
Let me try this other foolish one. Odi guy. Odi. I want food. You stupid woman. Open this door. Matonga. Open.
The third wife did also not open for Nyamgondo. So he went to the second wife's house.
Odiga! Odi! Open this door! I said open! Who is this? I want food! Odiga! What is wrong with these women? Huh? These women of today. Let me try this Raracha.
She too did not respond to Nyamgondo. So Nyamgondo went to the ugly woman's house, the first wife.
Odi! Knock knock!
As soon as Nyamgondo knocked at the door of the first wife, she opened for Nyamgondo.
Hey, Odi Kararacha guy!
But instead of Nyamgondo talking to her politely or asking for food politely, he began beating the ugly woman.
You stupid woman! I keep on knocking and you will not want to open. Hey! You kick me in my own homestead.
Nyamgondo also became very abusive towards the ugly woman.
You are such a stupid and ugly woman. In fact, I brought you from the lake and I will return you to the lake if you want to beat me in my own homestead. Stupid.
These words deeply hurt the ugly woman. As she stood up, she looked at Nyamgondo, and before she could leave, she turned and told Nyamgondo,
Nyamgondo, what about it? You see, when we married, I told you one thing. I told you not to tell anybody where you got me from. And you've told everyone that you brought me from the lake, eh? Now I shall leave and I shall go with all my things.
As she left the house, the ugly woman ordered everything that came with her to follow her back to the lake. All the animals that came with the ugly woman followed her back to the lake. All of them. Even the wives of Nyamgondo left him. every blessing that was accorded to Nyondo went away. In their numbers, they followed the ugly woman. One by one, they left. One by one, they went. When Nyondo came back to his senses, when he woke up, there was no sign of the ugly woman. He rushed outside his hut. There was no sign of any animal or anyone in his compound. Nyondo was very, very lost and sad.
When the tears are rolling down like a river to the ocean, and there's no one else around, you won't question my devotion. Everybody needs somebody, yeah. And you got me. You know that I know that you know that I'll be there for the highs and lows. Keep in mind if your heart gets broke, by your side when you're all alone. I will be there when you're down and you look. He's got tough, he's happy up. When you fall down, I'ma pick you up. I will be there.
Nyondo cried and cried and cried until he became a tree that grew firmly in this village. And in remembrance of the story of Nyondo, the villagers would occasionally gather for a dance. The dance was meant to appease the spirits of the lake, and in their numbers they would come. In their numbers they came to dance, to appease the spirits of Namlolo. This was their dance for this year.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, and if you fall, get up, Samina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Samina, waka, waka, Samina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, when you get down, get up, Samina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Samina, waka, waka, Samina, sangalewa,
Watu wakali kwa strength kali, ndio? Wanasema hata mvua isikiki, Wapi kelele? Jump. Thank you very much, Kisumu.